guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I film on faith, breakfast, lifestyle, real life experiences and everything in between. Yeah, to my returning subscribers, you guys, you are the best. Thanks for always stopping by to check my videos, and thanks for referring people, and thank you. Keep doing that, please. You can refer people to my channel, encourage them to subscribe, and they will regret doing that. So if you're new here, you're welcome. It's a very good place to be. We are lovely people here, and thanks for being part of my family on YouTube. Yeah, we are so glad to have you. You're welcome. So you can consider subscribing to this channel. Yeah, thank you. Just do that now. And also you can click on the notification bell to keep receiving the notification of new videos each time we drop. Thank you. So like I said in my previous video, my welcome back video, I said I'll be talking about the lessons the year 2022 taught me. And like I said, every year comes with a lesson, but most of the time, we pay attention to things not so good in a year, or things that are not working out. Whereas like there's so many blessings attached to every happenings of every year, and sometimes this is those way of calling us back and saying, okay, like don't try that road, like okay, why not do it this way, why not do it that way? Yeah. So I think I'll just be sharing my 2022 lessons, and I believe you'll be able to pick one or two things that benefit you with from the video. So stay with me. Thank you. Okay, so to start with, the year 2022 taught me faith. And when I'm talking about faith, like I don't know how you see faith or what you assume faith to be, but most of the time we just try to put things together, and then we just feel like, well, I believe in God, I have faith in God. Whereas if you check so well, like that faith level, like he's so sharp, like he's so little. But then we don't seem to say, let me not say you, we, like because we are all guilty of this, like we just feel like, oh, okay, well, I think I trust God also, I'm waiting on God, I have faith that this is going to happen. But then like you're far back, because I could remember what my January 2022 was like this. When this happened, and this is like, many times when things happen like that, like that's not a full stop to your life, it's just a comma, and after a comma, what happens? After a comma, yeah, like the statement or the sentence continues. So like right after continue, and I would say my sanity was not in place. But where the faith level had to increase was knowing that I still have a friend in Jesus. I know what I'm talking about here. This is more of a vulnerable video, and 2022 actually taught me to be more vulnerable. Yes, I'm somebody who counsel people, I'm somebody who is a coach to many, but then personally I find it really hard to speak up. But 2020 taught me to say, when you need help, scream out, help me, I need help, somebody there. Like seriously, I had to speak up. I had to look for somebody I could trust. I had to look for somebody that is willing to help me. I had to look for somebody that I can say, okay, see me here, just again you. I just carry me, just help me, like I can't help myself. Yeah. 2022 really taught me that. A lot of stuff was going on with me, then I was keeping it all to myself. I was just so like, okay, everything is fine, because I love my relationship with God. I love God so much, and I don't hide it for whatever reason. And I think when things are going on with me, before considering telling anyone, I go to God. Like as little as headache is, I'll be like, God, I'm having headache. I don't like how I feel. Please just console me, just help me, Lord. And I confess His word. Even if I say, okay, it's somebody that is close by, hey Esther, hey Sister Becky, like I'm not feeling so well, like what do you think I can say? And all of that. So I feel very comfortable with God. Like it's my next door person, it's my rental person. Yes, but this time around, 2022 make me believe that there are people that God has placed around our lives. Like there are people you can talk to. There are people that you can open up to. There are people you can talk to. This is what I'm going through, and I know that you are in the best position, to address this matter. So yeah, I was more vulnerable. And like I said, and this is a vulnerable video. I don't know how you said this, but I don't say that's pride. And well, it's not self-sufficiency either, but then like I'm going through stuff, and I just look up on the solution myself, and I don't know but I'm that kind of person. But this time around, like I know that the solution maybe somewhere around you, but then no, like I needed somebody to speak out, to open up to. I learned vulnerability, and it really helped me, because I know that many people's fear of vulnerability is that when they try to be vulnerable, it eventually ends up in a bad way. Probably the person they open up to may end up judging them, they end up being victimized, what nobody enjoys. So I think those are the basic things, but I never experienced anything like church. Like it was like the best experience of my life. Like in a long time I'm sitting to listen to, okay, why not do it this way? Like that would be better. Okay, my dear, just try this out. It was so good. Like it really helped me. And why me? Why me is not a good statement. When things are going on with many of us, the next statement is God, why me? If not you, what should his be? Yeah. This is one of the lessons I learned in the year 2022. Why me is not a good statement. Instead of saying that, why not seek God's face to know why you're in that particular position? Why not seek God's face to know what He's doing in you and through you? Because God is not ignorant of anything you're going through. Even a particular position, God is in there with you. It's part of what you're going through. It's part of everything that is happening to you. It's ever present. It's omnipresent. So that of omnipresence, like it speaks of the availability of God, the presence of God in every position that you find yourself. So you don't say, God, why me? If not you, what should it be? Yeah. So it's important to know what God is doing in you. It's important to know what God is doing through you in that particular position that you find yourself. Just seek to know what God is doing. Don't just mean why you. So I was in some position where I had some experience of wine this year. And a particular one I can't forget in a hurry was on the night of my birthday. I was robbed with two other friends on the night of my birthday. I was like, God, why me? Why today? Why on my birthday? Like, God, we had a good conversation over the night. Like, I was awake all through the night in the middle of the night praying. You were telling me good things about my new chapter. Then, why will you allow me to like this? But as time goes on, some understanding came along the way and it applies to my life. You know, beyond the incident, I still see God. Well, let me not go into that. But then why me is not a good statement? That was one of the things something too taught me. Like beyond circumstances, beyond some occurrences. Why me is not a good statement? Thank you. Yes, so well, 2022 taught me that not all open doors are from God. It's not that I don't know this before, but I saw it clearer in 2022. I love it that somebody comes to me and you tell me, okay, so this idea popped up in my head, then I went to God, I talked to God about it, and you know, God said I should do this. I love it. Like because I believe that direction is better than speed. You can have speed, but if you don't have direction, I'm telling you, the person with a direction will outrun you because this is a person who has a destination ahead. This is somebody who has a destination mind. Okay, I know where I'm going to. But you're just going, but you're speeding up, but you just don't have a direction, you don't know where you're going. So one thing that I want to bring out of this is that some doors open, then you're rushing into it. First, you don't even know what you're going to do when you get there. That is one. Number two, you have no idea where you're going to meet or hook up with. That's why many times like we have good ideas, but those ideas they fail along the way. Why? Because there's no direction. And I know what I'm talking about now. So some doors open is because you force it open. It's not even God that opened it. Then another thing in the reverse is for me from that is that when a door closes, another opens. Because I was at a point in my life that I knew that I knew, but I wasn't so sure. Yes, so like I was somewhere in between. I never knew that this door had already closed, but I was trying to force it open, and then God told me, let it be, because I already opened another one. Because then it was as though I was trying to pick up the crumbs when God has actually prepared a very beautiful, amazing table before me, but I could not just see it. I couldn't. So when the door closes, he said another one has been opened for you. And sometimes like it may not open like as fast as you want it, but when the door closes, not most of the time, just see God's face, you know, God, am I done here? Then move to the next place. Yes, please. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to do. Trust me. The other thing I'll say is that you know, I had to go look for this jotter because I know that I was able to put some things together in this jotter like for my 2022, and I think it should be part of your life. Try to pay attention to those things that God did for you through the year. Try to pay attention to the miracles God wrapped in your life through the year. Try to pay attention to the lessons you learn every year. Because now this is already February 2023. What have you learned in January? What have you learned in this February? Like, it's very important because there's some lessons that will help you to scale some mistakes. Some mistakes should not repeat itself again in your life. It should not, because God has opened your eyes to learn every possible thing that you should learn. So if something should happen, it's just out of your carelessness, and that is why it's also very important. It's very important that you have a structure for your life. Have things planned out. Okay, these are one day. It can be for a week, for a month, for a year. Even though if you have it planned out for a year, most of the time, like most of the time you have to restructure a lot of things. Or probably you have to adjust a whole lot of things, because most of the times, like, things don't go as planned. So you have to, like, you understand. But then you can plan for a week, you can plan for a month. Like, that's not so bad. Don't just sleep and wake up without plans and you don't have any plan for your life. Just approach any day anyhow. Well, it works for some people but not for all, because like your plans helps you keep the focus. You know that, okay, this is what you are ended for, this is what you need to work out, this is what you need to make work. Do you get? Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, also 2022 taught me that no Superman. Hey, no Superman anywhere. You know, you wake up on some days and you know that you are still human. Like, something makes you human. You know that it's still flesh and blood that walks in your vein. I mean, that runs through your vein, and you don't have to act like you're super, because once the spice is out of it, what still remains is the human in you. And everybody needs somebody. So there are times that you know that you need some tangible people. You need a quality relationship around your life, or quality relationships, like people that you can see that, okay, like in your low state, like these are people that you run to and they carry you, because these are things that we trivialize, which is totally wrong. Like, it's just like the current state that we have in this country. Like, everybody just wants to face up their own business. So if you have people who are committed to you, people who still make it up to you, people who still make themselves available, like, it's a blessing that you should be grateful for. You don't just say, oh, so you are beefing or you're handling with this particular person because the person is not available today. You can't even tell what the person is going through too, and you should not be too silent. But what I've learned is that, or what 2022 taught me, is that no Superman anywhere. Anything can happen to you, anything. Like, nothing makes you special than other people. And our God, He doesn't play favoritism. Yes, He cares for us, and you know, He understands all that we're going through, and that's why God shows up for us in every step that we have. But then you are not too super, and you're not so super. So you are human, and also human are human. Human will always act human, because my eye don't open, like I don't see for the side, but then all the way, like, you know that there are some people that, okay, for example, now there's this person, like, if I should call the person, he's a very good friend. If I should play a call through now, well, let me just say that I've learned to hear the voice of God through people, through friends. Like, there's some people who have they're your friends. Like, when you can't just go on, they hold your hand, they encourage you, and they just goes up saying, I love you, I gift you this person. So this person doesn't tell me things I want to hear. Like, when I just put a call and I say, okay, these are the things I hear, they are things I need to hear, not things I want to hear. Did you get the difference? There are times that you just want to hear some things, but you don't need them. But there are days that you want some things, they are not good for you. Your wants are not the basic thing, but what you really need to hear. This is what this friend of mine tells me, and I really appreciate it. So it makes me understand that even as much as God is using me for people, I also need some set of people in my life. It might even be one person, but you know that, yes, this person is quality enough. Like, this person is like everything. Each time things are not going probably as planned or the way I want it, but at least I have somebody that I can run to, and I have somebody that I can count on. But then all I understand after all is that, see, after God, when everybody is gone, is still God. But then when you have those kind of people, you should really appreciate them. Yeah, you should. Okay, I think the last thing for me is that God is never late. God is never late. 2022 taught me that. I could recall that November 30th, that was the last day in November, I had a very good cry because my phone was acting up, and I had like a couple of meetings that night. I had administration online and one other thing. I cried not because of the phone that was bad, but I cried because, like, I just tried to think about it. Not even because I don't have money to probably fix the phone or anything, but then I was just concerned because, like, these are my basic needs ever since the year started, and still, like, they've not been met, and you know, the year was running out for me already. And I was like, oh, but I prayed about these things and everything. Not like God is not hearing me, but then I couldn't even imagine, like, 2 days after, you know, money came, I fixed the phone. Then few days after, like, there was green light that I was going to get a new phone so next. There was another need to, in short, God took care of everything in the space of 2-3 weeks. I had everything I needed. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not saying few things, everything. When the scripture is speaking, the scripture says that, "And my God will provide for all your needs according to his riches and glory." Scripture is not even lying. The scripture is accurate. That means that these needs, like the available, God has already made provision available. Like it just has to just came and walk into those blessings. Like they were just prepared blessings for me. Like I just got everything. Like God just made help available for me on every side, like in all area. Like everything was just falling at the heels of the other. I could not keep up. Like my head was just swimming, and I'm like, God, this is how you work. Like God is never late. So I think we should have as an encouragement to you. I don't know when you're going through at the moment or the position you are in, and you're like, God, I've prayed about it. I've trusted you for it. God can be trusted. You still need to trust him again and again. You need to boost up your faith level and just wait and go. Just hang in there. Like I just had the right time God will do it. Because all I can say that it came, and I feel like it came late, but it did not. It was just at the time that God wanted it to come. And it came from places and sources I least expect. And God just opened doors, and there was help on every side. Like every of my needs met, everything cleared, everything set. Like God really just showed up for me. Yes, I'm sincerely grateful for that. So God is never late. God is never late. I believe that this video has blessed you in a way I've recorded. So do well to click on the like button if you like what you see. You can also share with a friend. Don't forget to drop your comment. Yeah, and also click on the subscribe button if you're yet to do that. If you're new or you've been watching my video and you're yet to subscribe, you're totally wrong. So do well to click on the subscribe button. It doesn't bite. Yeah, it doesn't. And you can also click on the notification bell to get notified each time a new video drops on my channel. So always watch out for this channel for amazing content that will really inspire you, that will bless you, that will encourage you, and things that you want to see. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, be good. Bye.